Hi, I'm Mara, and I'm gonna make a tutorial for how to make Karkat horns. I have, as you know, you need air hardening clay, and you can find it pretty much everywhere. Just mostly at toy stores, obviously. Right now, dust color. I don't know if it works for you, but you don't really find here anything. Most cosplayers make it with Model Magic, but I don't have Model Magic. I'm out of town and I'm not, things. And you mostly just need this and a house. You just take it and roll it, and you gotta have a clean desk. So I didn't have clean desk. I'm just gonna try to clean it up a bit. It doesn't really have to be white, but I chose white because the yellow they had was pretty ugly, and I thought if I get it's the easiest to work with white, because actually it's the easiest to work with white for me, because the yellow they had wasn't actually the yellow they had on the horns, so it wasn't easier. It was harder for me to work with it. They had a neonic kind of white, and it didn't really work for me. I see that if you find the right color of yellow, you should if you can find the right color of yellow, you should try to work with it, because it's the best for everything. You shouldn't color the tips, and I find that easier. I did a video in the past with how to make Vriska horns, but I don't think I posted. I posted it on YouTube. Anyway, you just gotta oh fuck, I forgot the house knife. Wait. And you gotta have a clean house knife. It doesn't matter if you find a house knife or just something else that cuts, but it's gotta be really good for cutting, because that's what you need it for. Oh yeah, the packaging looks like this. And the smart thing I found about it, it's got this sealing thing with the reusable bag, and I thought it was awesome, because you sometimes don't need that amount of clay, and you just have to find another way to put it back, and it's harder, and it may be hard, and it's just a waste, I thought I found some other videos on YouTube that told me to roll it up and just roll it. It doesn't have to be like a perfect roll. It doesn't have to be a perfect ball, and just take it and cut it in two, and then do the shape of the horn you're trying to make. I say that you don't leave it flat on the butt, because if you leave it flat, it wouldn't stick. That's what happened with my Eridan horns. I made some Eridan horns, and they didn't. Some people don't do them. They don't do them. They do them flat, and they don't stay up like they should. You know what I mean? I'm not home. I would have shown you, but yeah. So you just have to make the shape of the Karkat horns. You don't. It doesn't harden that fast, so you don't have to be really, really fast. But it hardens. Really, it hardens quite fast. If you don't find Model Magic, it's not necessarily, or dust color is what I'm using. it's not necessarily to use this. Use any kind of modeling clay and it doesn't matter. It's just coloring clay and it works whatever you do. Oops. I dropped it. Okay. So yeah, I guess everyone could should and could do this. Because just look how easy it is. You know how Karkat's horns look, obviously. If you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. And yeah, thought I make a tutorial because people don't make tutorials when they do the horns, and yeah, it's just not fair because really, you know, you have to. I'm sorry, I'm talking this message. You gotta fill the video with something. I can't just shut up and do the modeling. And also, I'm trying to explain some things which people miss mostly, and yeah. You gotta have a lamp too, because you can't just let it cool. But it's not necessarily to have a lamp. I have a lamp, and I need the lamp. And another thing, when you do the horns, when you put them on your head, I don't have when you put them on your head, you gotta measure how it goes. Like if you have the head like this, you know, obviously, you gotta have the hair thing, you know, the thing you put on your head, and you gotta put the horns, place the horns as best as you can do.